Hey guys, Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com, and today I wanted to make a bit of a discussion video simply because I haven't done one in a little while. And today's topic is, are soccer shoes becoming too lightweight? Now, as with all the discussion videos, I'm going to give you my opinions on this topic, but I want you guys to leave your comments down below, leave your opinions whether you disagree or agree with my own opinions, and we'll kind of get a bit of a discussion going, so when people do come to watch this video, they can get a bunch of information all in one place, both from my opinions as well as yours down below in the comments. Also, if you guys do enjoy this style of video, be sure to leave a like on the video and just leave a comment down below. Let me know if this is something you want to see more of on my channel as a more regular thing. So, are soccer shoes becoming too lightweight? I kind of have mixed opinions on this particular topic. On a more positive note, I'm all for companies trying to innovate and really push the boundaries as far as how light they can make a soccer shoe. And if at any given moment a company were to release a 4-ounce soccer shoe, everybody would get very excited, including myself, and it would probably sell very well. So that's one thing that you can say, that you can't really blame the companies for producing lightweight soccer shoes if that's what people want right now. Companies have to produce what at the end of the day is going to sell the most. And obviously right now, lightweight soccer shoes are the trend. That's what people are looking for. They want that wow factor when they pick the shoes up and put them on their feet, where it feels pretty much weightless. And like I said, that's why companies have really strived for making their shoes as light as possible in the last couple of years. Now, on a more negative note, the reason why I'm not a huge fan of shoes becoming lighter and lighter is because we've lost a little bit of variety in the market, especially from some of the bigger brands like Nike and Adidas. Adidas has probably suffered the most from this particular problem. If you look at the entire line, their 4 main silos, excluding the Copa Mundial, they're very, very similar. They all have sprint frame constructions, they all have the exact same stud pattern, and they're all around 8 ounces or less. And again, the weight thing is not necessarily the issue here, it's the variety that we've lost in order to achieve this 8 ounces or less weight range. Now, ever since 2010, the original release of the F50 Adizero that was very, very successful, Adidas tried to build upon the success of that original F50 release. And what they did is they made all of their shoes as similar to the Adizero as possible in order to achieve a more lightweight feel, because, like I said, that has become the trend. Nobody wants to buy a shoe that is 10 or 11 ounces anymore, especially when you hold it hand in hand with something that weighs 8 ounces or 5 ounces. When you hold them in your hand, it feels as if you're almost at a disadvantage, even though that's not necessarily the case. You're going to be able to run just as fast in a pair of Copas as you will in a pair of Adizeros. It's just a really big misconception that lighter shoes are better, if you will. Now, I think that, like I said, it's not a bad thing that shoes are getting lighter, but I think that certain silos have lost what they used to be really popular for. I think a great example would be the Predator line from Adidas. If you look at shoes like the Predator Power Swerve, the Predator X, the Adi Power Predator, all of those, while they were very different from each other, all featured that kind of same classic Predator feel about it. They had that natural leather upper, they had the main striking element, they had that classic bladed Adidas stud pattern. But if you look at what Adidas has done recently with the Predator line, with the Lethal Zones 1 and 2, they've gone with a full synthetic upper, they've gone with that sprint frame construction, the triangular studs, and just this kind of entire new design that really does feel completely different from any of the classic Predators. And that's, again, not necessarily a bad thing. I'm not against companies innovating and trying something new, but longtime wearers of the Predator are probably not huge fans of the current Predator LZs just because they are so different from what Adidas used to put out. Now, if you look at brands like Nike, Nike has always had the Mercurial line. That's really kind of the original lightweight soccer shoe, if you will. So I don't blame them for having that. And I really wish that these companies would stick to only 1 or 2 lightweight shoes and then have the other 2 models really concentrate on new features, natural materials, something that is a little bit more solidly built and kind of more durability oriented. But like I said, you got the Mercurial line with Nike, you have the Maestri 3, which is significantly less weight than the previous 2 versions of the Maestri, somewhere around that 8 ounce mark again. You have the recently discontinued Nike T90 series, which was the heaviest running Nike model at the high-end level anyways, and that has been replaced with the Nike Hypervenom Phantom, which has quickly become one of the more popular shoes out there on the market. But again, it's a lightweight style of soccer shoe, somewhere around the 7 to 6 ounce mark. And then, of course, you have kind of the last holdout in the main 4 Nike silos in the Nike Tiempo Legend 4. That is the only shoe that is above 9 ounces coming from Nike. So, Like I said, you've lost a little bit of variety there. And really the last negative that I have with soccer shoes becoming lighter and lighter is that you are losing out on durability. It's just that simple. And that's not to say that the shoes are not durable anymore, but they're not what they used to be. You can't expect to get the same lifetime out of a pair of lightweight synthetic F50 Adizeros as you will out of a pair of Adidas Copa Mundials. You're losing half the weight, you're losing thicker, kind of more solid materials and replacing it with very thin, very lightweight. And the thinner and lighter you make something, the less durable it's going to be. And when you're talking about a soccer shoe that is exposed to all the elements and is really taking a lot of hard impacts between running and kicking and dirt and hard ground and grass and artificial grass and rubber and heat and cold, it's really a great recipe to break a pair of shoes. And the lighter your shoes are, the less durable they're going to be. And it's just that simple. So that's pretty much it for my opinions on if soccer shoes are becoming too light. I think as a whole, the market is trending towards the lightweight feel, and we are losing variety because of it. But at the same time, I don't blame companies for producing what is going to sell, and I'm not against them pushing the boundaries as far as making shoes as light as they can possibly make them. But again, I don't necessarily want to sacrifice durability because of that. And again, it's a misconception that lighter shoes are better, but that is what most people believe, so that's what companies are going to produce. So again, leave your comments down below. Leave your opinions if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. If you have any other opinions to throw in there, again, just leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to support it with a like. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest soccer gear. You can find all of my social media information down below in the description. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, thanks for watching.